up with Prince, Vulcan, and Spica and guarantee a free, easy, and early first drink.
Yeah, that's really, really big. And it's also so nice that Honeyfruit is here for Vikla because he can actually just absolutely, and that's what makes it so difficult, right? Oh, well, we're going to see him die.
There it is, Ruthless Predator. They're going to stack up the stun. They aren't even using the Sejuani ulti because they know they don't need it.
Bound to leave.
Let's see. Are they going to go for something here? It looks like they just might. All right, Spica's going to lead the way. Flash into the Ruthless Predator, and there it is. They get the immediate kill on Dokla. Contracts wants to pick one back up on an impact. Cyclone 2, he finds it. Now Spica's being a little bit cautious here too, but it looks like it's about to turn
200%.
into an all of it here as that third one's about to drop over to FlyQuest as Vikla jumps away from Contracts and Ignar again, looking for the Tristana, but never really finding much of anything at all worth overall. That means I've got extra pressure on him in whatever upcoming fight to try to make something happen. Ignar has to flash away trying to disengage. Contracts going in after Vikla, but now he's all alone. Chains of Corruption fly out, but they only find Vulcan. Contract with a flash to dodge away from the Glacial Prison as Impact slices and dices back over the wall. Ignar doesn't have a flash to get away now. He re-engages with a Magnet Storm onto 3. Vikla's dead and FBI got the kill. FlyQuest are trying to fight, but they're already slammed back down into the river.
This will get the tier 1.
Yep.
And we'll see if they want to just use this to go straight to the Dragon. I think that's going to be the play, not try to escort it in.
These are going to be the guys looking for that initial engage. Channel from Ignar just repositions himself right back next to his carries. Now Vulcan's going to eat a lot of damage. They engage. They immediately find the FlyQuest support, and Impact is being juggled around before we can do much of anything. Vikla with a disengage. Spica fires out the Glacial Prison, but FBI with an instant cleanse gets right back away from it. Prince eats a shock blast. Energy still not securing the Drake for themselves as Palafox jumps forward. Eats a little bit more damage from Prince on the long-range shot from Calibrum. Energy with complete control over the Drake pit now. The one kill on the support plus the damage health. Watching professional League of Legends throughout the years where you see a team engage on Braum, they don't get the kill and it goes bad. Palafox now got to be careful as Impact jumps on him here with the Dominus in bottom lane. Teleports coming in from both sides. Dokla arrives first. He's going to try to grab the kill on Impact before FlyQuest reinforcements arrive. Palafox jumps back in for the burst there. They
not quite able to catch up there. I think he used the acceleration gate earlier to try to actually close that gap for the move speed.
All of a sudden, everybody could get chunked real bad. FlyQuest, they tried to sneak the Baron. I like the attempt at this.
Really happening for them on the other side. They can maybe establish some vision around the Baron, but that's going to be about it. So for I think it's honestly pretty good for FlyQuest at the end of the day. And in fact, held his ulti, he has his TP. FlyQuest are here, so if they can actually make something happen around the Baron, we'll see if they can punish. Vikla's still basing. He's going to be TPing, but it's going to be gone before he arrives.
But the DPS is slow. Energy are not making a call to burn it down super quickly. Baron being paused here at about 3,000. Spica goes over the wall. It's going to be a smite fight for the Baron. Here are the pits. It has been slain by FlyQuest. Spica
Baron to steal that away, and just like that, getting some momentum back in this game. It's a big play from the jungler, and you can see Dokla still pushing up on top side. Even with that Baron buff, Impact not able to get that minion wave off his turret just yet, but they will take away the... So it's going to have to be more about that kind of 100-0 combo where you catch someone with the Chains of Corruption and then you burst them down.
If Energy can play the fights in a way where he's not able to have a good DPS uptime, then it's going to be a different story. FlyQuest getting engaged on. It's only Spica and Impact over the damage here in the front. Prince is ready to swoop in. Trying to use the red-white. Finds a little bit of damage back. Contract's got to be careful. Disengages back away.
Those wards poking out. They're going to TP in, but I think Contracts is too late. They can just burst this down.
Yeah, the Baron is already secured by the side of FlyQuest. If Energy want to get anything, you can have it. We'll just take the base. We can take the entire game from you.
Yeah, this is tough. The wave clear is not great from Energy at all. And the ulti's going to miss from FBI, so that's a critical tool gone. There's nothing really to threaten FlyQuest now. They're just marching forward. There's not going to be any poke landing here.
Yeah, the Chains of Corruption missing was huge. Contracts leaving the clone there on the front lines to try to soak some of the damage. Impact teleports in. FlyQuest are just walking down mid lane, killing Energy structures. They took objectives of their own in the meantime, and now they're the ones with priority over the river. Impact finding an immediate burst of damage on the Contracts, but taking a lot back himself. Contracts is over the wall into the pit. Energy ready to go. Impact disengaging once more. Contracts is so low, and Vikla's already got him. FlyQuest kill off the enemy jungler and secure themselves an Ocean Soul, you would have to think. Vikla going in the stopwatch. Drake Soul secured. FlyQuest is crushing Energy in the back. Ignar and FBI and Palafox are all killed. That's it. GG. FlyQuest are going to get their second win.
It's a clean ace out of nowhere for FlyQuest. They eviscerate Energy. They claim the soul. They had the Baron. They've got the base.
Honestly, the entire ending sequence there of FlyQuest just calling Energy's bluff marching down mid, Energy failing to respond. FlyQuest played it better at the end, and it got him a dub. They'll go up to 2-6. Back-to-back wins now here in week 3.
Nicely done by FlyQuest. This was a pretty bad.
Hold on.
Oh, Zeri mid?
Oh, it's mid lane.
It's AP Zeri mid.
It's AP static Shiv Zeri mid. Wake me up inside, Isaac.
Come on, man. It's in a different role. You got to get
Sven has got to be careful on this one. They wanted to shove this wave up so they could try to make the dive happen there. Handshake. Oh, and they have Pioshik waiting. Nimbus strike for the first blood.
And now Berserker's probably in trouble as well. At the very least, he's going to have to run. We'll be able to survive, but that means all lead around this point. Then it doesn't necessarily have to be game ending to what you're saying.
Dragon goes over the way. Nope. Smite's ready to go. Oh, look. Harry jumps in, forces the flash out of Blabber, but the chain is still attached. Chain number 2, Blabber. You didn't want to be there.
Kind of what I'm looking at. You know, if I'm renekton in this game and I have an advantage top, you know you're not winning the game through 1v1. Is they're going to look for Harry. Harry
gets found there by the Vi ulti, and M&S guns him down before he can distort away. Nicely played from C9 to find their first kill of the game. But now Team Liquid's going to bring Pioshik bottom to look for a dive. There is no ulti available for Berserker or Sven, so they're going to use Cyclone 1 there to pop the Rakan. Berserker can disengage. He uses the Ghost, doesn't need the flash. But Team Liquid, they grab the kill in the support. They force the AD carry back. Now they're going to make their opponents lose even more waves. They're going to grab more plates. Summit's going in for the all-in on Fudge up here on the top side. Ornhorn forces out Dominus. Trade of the ultis. Summit's just going to use that extra momentum to get this wave shoved up and then make a rotation of his own.
And the biggest problem is the fallout that we're not even watching in bot lane. That is a triple stacked, if not a quadruple stacked wave that Berserker is losing during all of this, right? So, you know, TL are playing so excellently around that big advantage they had on bot side. They know all they have to do, slow stack the wave.
Okay, all right.
Well, I can confirm the Nexus is in fact still alive.
Okay,
so.
we still got both Nexuses here, so the next fight could be very hectic. Oh, for JJ, he flashes back underneath the turret to bring the Vi with him. This is one of the problems with Vi. You're in, and you're all in. And now Blabber's all out. Pioshik looking for another attack now with a Cyclone 2 getting cast. The Ornhorn from downtown as Pioshik chases after Berserker and gets another one. Team Liquid exfiltrate the hot. Honestly, props over to Pioshik, quietly sitting on 5 out of 6 kill participation. Just feeling awesome with the Wukong this game. Neutral objective going the way of Team Liquid here. Only that first Herald has gone the way of C9 so far. TL gonna back away from the objective. They want the fight instead. They're going for the Ornhorn. They immediately pop Fudge. And with that enemy frontliner down, C9's gonna have to find a better angle. Blabber goes back over the wall, but Team Liquid's still ready to fight it. Pioshik's traded away. It's gonna be 1-for-1 thus far. There comes the hostile takeover, but it ain't gonna take over anything.
Grab the
Herald going Team Liquid's way so far. 2,000 gold lead. The big story right now is that next Drake. Just under 3 minutes from Sven and Blabber are coming around trying to check and see what's going on. The Baron's down to 3,000 HP. Hostile takeover over the wall. It finds Blabber. He's locked down, but they ain't bursting hard enough just yet. No. They slay the Baron. Blabber goes back over the wall. What's he doing with the Vi ulti? He just killed himself. What on earth was the timing there? Team Liquid get the cake with a cherry on top.
And now the game, I feel like, is blown open. That was the last-ditch effort for Blabber. They were too slow to that. They're still pushing for more.
Ornhorn finds Berserker. Pioshik bonks him over the wall there with a crushing blow. Sven ready for a counterattack with a grand entrance, but the quickness only finds him a quick demise. Fudge now trying to pick something up, but Summit's so tanky here on the front line. Yon can follow up with a little bit more fire, and Team Liquid won't lose a man. They'll pick up another kill for free.
And Harry wasn't even there. Harry's pushing top lane. He's already taken down the
felt.
Yes.
Is feeling bigger than even 6,000 at the moment. With how happened, because I don't think there's a path backwards that isn't desperation.
I mean, the funny thing is, we'll see if they can actually catch Harry.
Oh, no.
Yeah, all right. Team Liquid just gives a free one away there. Cloud9, nice job on the pick, but now they got to get away afterwards. Blabber killed in response. Fudge locked up with a hostile takeover into the Cyclone. Pioshik still looking to push this one forward. Sven goes into the back and finds the targets, but Fudge cannot complete the kill on Yon. He's only re-engaged into another death and a...
Here the TP comes in. Harry is being surrounded pretty much by all sides. Sees that Blabber's above him, distorts back, sees that M&S is already TP'd, comes in here, Fudge is TP'd there, Sven is already waiting. But look at the angle here. It's so difficult to fight in this corridor. Core JJ with a really good handshake there. The hostile takeover comes in across multiple members. M&S has to run. He has no cleanse. He has no QSS, so you can't stand and fight.
I think with the Mountain Soul completed, Cloud9 is going to move to...
Their opponents really griefed the 2v2. Like, let's be honest, this was a Berserker and Sven loss here in that 2v2, and that's nothing else after it has really mattered that much.
Yeah, it's like we saw the tweet of the Zeri experiment is going wrong, but like it's going wrong because like someone spilled Coke in the test files. Like,
and it wasn't Zeri.
Yeah, there's no way to know if the Zeri's 2-0-2 up 12 CS. Like it's doing fine, but the game is a mess.
Oh, he flashes, he dashes, he survives. The LeBlanc gets away. A little bit of sleight of hand there. And now, without ulti, Blabber is a melee minion. The Vi is 0-4. This champion and look to knock down their second inhibitor of the game. The mid lane inhibitor was already taken. Top lane inhibitor on the menu now. They can just step away from those zaps. Very important to dodge those when you're up against the AP Zeri. It's just not working out, man.
Yeah, but it's so unjust. You know, it's like, can you blame the Vi here? Come on, man. He lost his whole bottom quadrant because his bot lane was like instantly screwed.
And the Baron just spawned again. C9 can't go anywhere near this.
Definitely not. I think it's Baron to attempting to end. They might slow play it a little bit and do Baron Elder, but I think they're definitely going to be either just trying to do a little like
waves ahead. You got to keep that one in mind.
TL looking like they're about to close this one out. Going to be able to break the loss streak here. Has been a good game. Sven going to go in.
Sven's ready, but he's already gone berserk. They're finding plenty of damage on him. Pyosha kills Berserker, and that should be the end of the game right there. Blabber gets focused. No dice to the ulti. Yawn survives, fires off the Moonlight Vigil as Summit just runs over Fudge and turns him into Alligator Roadkill. M&S dashes right back into the base, and he and Sven can do nothing but look on as Cloud9 are handed their second loss of the split from Team Liquid.
And Team Liquid actually steamroll Cloud9.
Braum. Chime is definitely a very good Braum player as well.
I like the Braum angle. I also say the Poppy being taken. I know Poppy is rising. I know a lot.
Looks like they're going to try to go forward. Chime tagging Diamond with the Braum passive, and Diamond going to be in some trouble as he finds out the surprise. Boogie is behind him, and Diamond slated to go down. It's an easy first blood for TSM.
Is enough for them to start this up. Top side, neither of them have teleports.
Looking like they want to fight this, though. Diamond moving up. He's going to be the target here from Turtle. Jensen coming in from the other side, but it's Boogie throwing down the ulti, and they're going to get the first kill on a Diamond. Turtle with the reset, but in comes Jensen, sweeping him back, and Turtle's in trouble. Turtle's down already as it's Chime on the retreat. In comes the Killer Instinct, though, and Tomo will claim another kill. Dignitas clean up TSM on the Dragon. Get the kills and going to look to take the Dragon as well.
A nice 2-for-1 on Dignitas, bouncing back there. Initially, so many spells used on Diamond. Hold on.
He's not done.
Ruby's looking for more, has the ulti, the unleashed power will claim him, but Jensen sweeping in here, chasing down Ruby as Boogie's fighting Santorin on the other side. Ruby's going to have to flash. Jensen has his available, won't look for it, but does push him out. And
He will have no summoner spells for the next fight. They hit the
Glacial Prison comes out. Diamond is the target as the passive's on him, but Santorin flashing into the background there on a Turtle. Turtle trying to get out of there, but he's knocked up in the air, and he's stunned into the wall, and Turtle looks like he's slated to go down, but on the other side, Nautilus has fallen as well. Tomo to the backline with the Killer Instinct. He's going to take down Chime. Ruby and Boogie will arrive, but they can't get anything done. Rich has roamed down, so it's Haunter taking plates topside, but it's Dignitas who are going to win out on the Dragon.
Yep, Tomo got to free fire the whole time. They went for the Nautilus on the initiation, get the 1-for-1, Turtle goes down, then they get the extra chase kill, Chime as well, and that means Dignitas will get the Dragon. Rich goes back to topside to try and keep Haunter.
And Diamond could come up here as well. This could be a bit of an extended play as Rich is going to go all out. He's trying to keep him in the area as Nautilus is running up there. Needs to respect the damage from Haunter, though, as Haunter popping the Dominus, going to chop him down pretty low, and multiple members now moving up from both sides. Diamond is here and Rich is in trouble. Haunter looking for the dive. Will be forced back, but Boogie and Rumi have both arrived and could look for something. We'll see if he can fish with the scatter.
Looks like they're going to bring 4 people topside for TSM. Diamond now huddling under the tower as Rich goes for the reset. Over to Dignitas, and while Dignitas do give up that extra one on topside, they get the tower bottom side for the Azir.
TSM looking to push through mid, though. Going to drop the Herald, so tier 1 is cracked. Doesn't look like they're positioning to go for another charge, though. In the area, so TSM was a little bit hesitant to move back for it. Diamond potentially fishing. Chime going to connect. There's a hook coming in. It's a flash wall stun there from Santorin. They're looking for Boogie. Tomo trying to join, but Turtle is coming in as well. The TPs are going to arrive, and Diamond's going to go down. Turtle gets the first reset. The Chompers are going to be placed onto Rich there, and Rich is now the target. Nice flash out from Ruby, but they lose the Braum. Boogie's going to be sure to follow. Rich going all out, trying to chase over the wall. The Void Sector will connect. connect, and in goes Jensen, sweeping him back for the double kill. Turtle trying to return fire here, has him low, but Santorin on the chase. It's a flash back from Turtle. Oh, he can't quite get him. Then goes Tomo and gets the shutdown onto Jig. Won't be much more than that, though, but Ruby has arrived. Is there a look at a steal? It's not going to happen. Santorin will secure it, now looking to move forward for the fight.
A little bit left on the cooldown here for Rich. They go for a play.
Jensen gets a sweep, and Santorin slams him into the wall. He's down already. They're looking for more as Chime trying to get out of there, but he's going to be interrupted on the dash back to Boogie. Chime flashing out, but I don't know if that's going to do anything but delay as in comes the hook, in comes the slam. He goes down, and now they have easy access potentially to the Baron as Turtle's been pushed out as well. Tomo's going to dive in the back line, and Tomo's got Turtle.
And you are dead before the body hits the ground.
And then Tomo says, anything you can do, I could do better. He just one-ups him, one-shots Turtle there. He definitely
knows that the Braum was already dead, so the extra peel.
Yeah, come on,
our
guys.
birthday.
Get it together. Fans these days.
No respect. Uh-oh.
No respect for the crocodile. True, I was asking that.
Look what happens.
Yep, Hanser going to be made into boots as he goes down. Did have a really good time in lane, honestly. 40 CS up, was trading well with Rich, but the map has kind of fallen around him. Boogie gonna look, does connect to the Glacial Prison on Jensen, but Jensen sweeps back, stays safe, and now the teleport's coming in here. Rich has arrived. Dignitas step forward. The turret is theirs.
Nice footwork by Jensen, shuffling back to stop that engage from coming up big. Without that ultimate and with Hanser down, it's easy for them to grab this bot inhibitor play-by-play. You shrug it right off.
Yeah,
what
like
does
rain
Nail
off
know?
your back.
Yeah, what does he know?
The end of the world, but Turtle here could be in trouble as he's by himself, and in comes Diamond with the ulti. The killer instinct is there, and Turtle is just gone.
I feel so bad for him. You cannot even play this game anymore. You cannot play.
Pushing up through top lane, just taking even more for Dig.
And if Dignitas can actually finish this game, they already...
They're going to look for a TP, and Ruby does not have teleport to escape this time.
It's the same
It
rush.
looks like it's a death sentence now. Here comes Santor, and here comes Jensen. Ruby trying to turn it around, but you don't come back. Soul's going to be up here in 2 minutes. It's Hanser, though, that's in trouble. Rich going to go all out. He's flashing in for the plasma, and here is Tomo flying in through the jungle, knocking down.
Hit different targets. Santorin and Diamond can potentially put that debuff on the entire team of TSM for the backline to go blow people up. You have the double zone
wave cleaning out before their inhibitor turrets are gone.
Hanser in trouble now. They're just trying to focus down the turret, and then they're going to turn for the fight, but the Glacial Prison connects on Rich. Rich down low. Santorin low as well. And here comes the reset from Turtle. He's trying to go forward, but the Void Seeker has connected. Does Tomo dive into the backline to turn it around? The Zap can't connect, and the flash comes in from Diamond.
Given that Rich is still 15 seconds away, TSM have stopped the Soul point.
Yeah, Santorin.
Objective bounty shutdown. Dignitas want to make it not matter at all, though. With Baron buff, still remnants of it on here. The inhibitor goes down, and topside's next.
And look at the Void Seekers. They are really punishing him, trying to look for Rich here again. But it's TSM getting chunked down, and they've lost control of the mid wave. They already lost the inhibitor there. The bottom inhibitor is going to be going down as well.
That's 2 inhibitors.
And stop Rich, and I think it could be one final stand here for TSM. Will they pull the trigger now, or will Dignitas let them? Boogie's going to go in. He's looking for it, but the ejection comes in on Turtle. Turtle's already out of the fight, and Tomo is shredding through Hanser. Boogie slated to go down. He's going to be going down in the hurry. The Intopo strikes pull him back. Turtle has arrived. Chime survives, but he goes Jensen, the flash, the shuffle, and it's all over but the crying. Turtle can go into the stopwatch, but it will only buy him time to watch the base fall. TSM will be routed by Dignitas in the base, and Dignitas will look to close this one out, move to 4-4. A great game from them.
And a great play-by-play debut from Azael.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
The best game the LCS has ever seen. 2 birthday boys cast.
This would be the 4th where Annie has not yet been selected by Treats, though that does not mean it wouldn't be an option until that Braum is locked in. It feels like Treats...
To lure him in, taking a little bit of a short trade there.
The dash out attempt by Solo cannot create enough space. Armeo draw.
Is able to get up to the turret. He gets a turret plate while Kenvi finishes up bottom side on that dragon. And that's going to give Kenvi level 6. So see what we can get. Jojo's going to teleport right back. The Silas ultimate a few seconds away, and they go.
Treats gets stunned up. The Ornhorn has been drawn. Kenvi is looking for a target with a Heartbreaker. Revenge exhausted, stunned up by Balulu. Pops the Dominus, but Solo in the back of the pit flashes out of it. A big rocket coming from down. But Balulu has fallen. A kill onto Kenvi. 2 lost for Immortals. Capturing those early leads, getting those fights around that Rift Herald, garnering enough gold and turning them into victories. And Evil Geniuses have a lead now, seeing if they can follow up. Kenvi knocked up the Glacial Fissure down below to try to get EG to leave them the heck alone. But Armeo, a sliver of health to his name. Tactical finds himself in the crosshairs of Unforgiven. Jojo
from the Viego, and they couldn't finish him. But Tactical, while he's trying to shoot this Sejuani, Aphelios. See how they finish it out, though? A lot of work left to be done. It is just a big lead now.
Oh, Armeo throws out the ultimate to get the lock onto Balulu, and Jojo wants to follow up with the damage, slings his chain.
It's just so hard when it's snowballed this early on into the game. Maybe they can get the pick here for a shutdown.
Oh, Jojo popping
right.
back to life just to be dead. Good finish up from Immortals collapse.
And it goes on to Tactical. They've got it where they want it. They force on this Rift Herald, and it's 4,000 HP. It's going to need another eyeball pop to actually finish.
Teleport from both sides. Revenge gets caught on the chompers and flashes over the wall before popping the Dominus. Solo, as the tank, is positioning himself between IMT and the rest, but Jojo throws the stolen Ornhorn into the back line, and thus Tactical is eliminated. Solo soon to follow. Immortals have to wallow in their tears as Evil Geniuses kill
them all down. Immortals wiped again in another fight around another early objective. The Rift Herald will definitely get picked up, and then they can just transition down to the other half of the map with all of the outer towers killed early.
Having those bounties when EG had such a strong early game that they leave no pathing for you onto the Rift.
Yeah, I mean, it's absurdly early in the game to have a 9,000 gold lead, so EG, I definitely agree, looking like a very in-sync team. Revenge now, though, is 1v3. Can he get out of this one? He's got no flash.
Knocked up, stunned up. Immortals want to claim one more kill to put into their pocket. They do extend their kills to 4, but in the meantime, Evil Geniuses assert their pressure elsewhere. They have the Rift Herald dropped on mid. Jojo has been pushing on the top side. The tier 2's already dropping into the fold of tools, but Evil Geniuses...
Jojo is in there.
Yeah. Jojo here, center between Kenvi and Tactical, and Treats and Balulu are coming to the party. Jojo throws out a horn of his own. Piver's following up on him, leading the charge of Immortals as they join Evil Geniuses around the Baron, but it's too late. Armeo secures it, and they want to keep the play going. Solo rushes into the back line after knocking up multiple Unforgiven, creating the space that he can so he can poke on back, but Revenge, look at the angle he's got. Pops the Dominus early, goes for the hit onto Treats, and eliminates him immediately. Tactical, the next to fall. Armeo putting in the work, and Immortals, Solo, and Kenvi, they just want to retreat at this point because Evil Geniuses have dominated the fight after drawing purple from the Baron pit.
Yep, Revenge teleports on behind them, goes in for another flank. He sacrifices himself again this time, but it's definitely going to be worth it for Evil Geniuses. With the rest of this Baron, they've got 2 minutes plus left on it. They can easily take many, many structures.
Baron empowered cannon wave here. Sustain on Silas. All of the players on Evil Geniuses knowing the limits of their champions. Revenge being a good
trapped with the Abyssal. You just see the value here is through the roof, and guess what? Exposed inhibitors in mid and bottom will be dealt with fairly quickly. Jojo's going back for the minion wave, but the rest of the team wanted to finish the job early, so Immortals see, all right, I guess we have a couple seconds while Jojo's not on our screen. Maybe we at least get to clear an extra minion wave here.
Yep, Jojo is hovering over in that topside jungle, and now with that wave coming across mid, has joined the team. He's looking to see if they can find Tactical in some trouble, though. Ayla going after him, Kenvi into the back line, tries to make something happen for Immortals, but now they're already down 1, and Evil Geniuses see that go button, and they are ready to hit it hard by taking down this mid inhib and making sure...
Cleaning Dragon. So they don't let anything behind for Immortals. Let's see it in action, because time for Evil Geniuses to go again.
Armeo makes the play. Look at that burst down onto Tactical. Kenvi has to Heartbreaker out of it. to escape towards the team. Balulu does have the stun up mid and on the bot side, and Unforgiven can tear through that top turret. Solo's the tank. Solo goes in, knocks up Ayla, but there's not much they can follow up here while Tactical is still down for 16 seconds. It's the opposing Ornhorn now. Ayla knocked up in the backline, can be going into the fountain to heal up as much as possible. Treat's actually flashing into it to do the same exact thing, but IMT are now down their mid laner. EG bring their focus back onto the turrets, because that's how you win the game. EG ain't dumbing down nothing just yet, looking to extend their win streak here in the LCS, and it's just a few members of Immortals standing between them and the Supers. They've got knocking on this door. One more ultimate thrown out from JoJo. Tactical coming back to life just to exit again, and it's an EG win.
Oh, it's a win, all right.
To that Zai again, as you said. Prioritizing Recon in the past, but not the case now, and a different look from the top lane. We got Rumble coming through for Liquor.
100 Thieves.
This could be pretty good for 100 Thieves.
Maokai's here. Can he flash in?
Prepared for the play. Someday gets knocked up, flashes to the opposite side, and first blood drawn by Licorice using the Ignite, but a good trade as the top laner falls. No action has been taken on the Rift Herald to completion by Golden Guardians because 100 Thieves made their way into the fray. The Nature's Grasp gets the grab onto River. Equalizer thrown on down. Gory's trying to get the slices onto Someday, pops the Dominus, but Closer has been pinned on out of it. Golden
But this Dragon, though.
Yeah, they're starting it up and burning that one down. That one's already gone by the time Sejuani even gets back to blue quadrant. At least for 100 Thieves, they do have double of pushing the wave on topside, but Someday under tower, he gets it!
And guess who just did that on his recent back?
Yeah, I'm expecting to see Gory try something in side lane, probably in like the next minute or two here. Definitely.
But nonetheless, a win condition for 100 Thieves as they pick up their second Dragon, using some of that pressure that they were asserting with the movement of their bot lane.
I like this call from Golden the map and get two towers. The upper and the middle outer towers taken for...
Nature's Grasp collapse with the Emperor's Divide means that Closer reaps the reward with a kill on Gory.
I think Gory was being a bit impatient there.
Safety there, and they're not too worried about it. Meanwhile, though, there goes Licorice, another outer tower. This one should be traded. See how much damage Quid has up on the top side one? But Rift Herald charges always must be answered. That Rift Herald getting secondary turret is going to be so much more gold for the side of Golden Guardians. They're going to power this one through.
Already knocking it down, and Someday knows that he's not enough to be able to stand against the onslaught of Golden Guardians, who are hoping that Gory can survive amongst Closer and Quid on the top side. This time Gory flashes away from the Emperor's Divide, but the damage coming on through. Quid responds with a flash of his own, and elimination of the Golden favor. And 100 hovering around Pixel. Closer throwing out the Nature's Grasp, ends up getting it for 100 Thieves, who he has fallen.
Leo and Zaya ultimate. Double F should be really safe in this one.
Gory teleporting to try to find the angle, and Busio getting burned fairly low by Licorice, but Licorice is in some trouble. That's 100 Thieves securing the Baron here, but River giving his life on the exit. Double It Featherstorm already activated and throwing more autos into Gory. Look at that damage raining through, and Closer here for the lockdown. Unfortunately for 100, Gory.
How to prevent their losses, and now they should take away the rest of this game with their scaling. And they're on Soul Point now.
Yep, scaling nice.
Nonetheless, I do think 100 Thieves have been doing the right steps, despite having a tragic early game, honestly.
Yeah, I think Quid deserves some respect here for not
out here in the LCS, and maybe around this Dragon will be the opportunity to do so. Falling into the sight of Huhi for now. Goes Golden after throwing the ulti, and boom! Revenge to be on the other side of the caster curse.
God. That's really unfortunate. I feel like this fight should have been super 100 Thieves' favor.
What angle do you think they should take?
Well, I mentioned it earlier a bit, but they're going to just
maybe
pull the
it's
Nash.
taking, yeah,
They're going to go for the 50-50 steal again with the Zaya secure.
Make it happen. Equalizer thrown across the pit. Closer securing another Baron. Quid comes out of stasis. Multiple knockup onto members of 100 Thieves as they're on the retreat.
I don't think they're doing a great job so far of syncing the waves mid and bot, but yeah, I do think that it's still going to give them access. Well,
That Baron buff is going to fall pretty much at the exact time that that dragon spawns way into the backline. Closer goes and gives his life in the process.
That is a big oopsie.
Yeah, you can say that again. Oh, that is definitely going to buy Golden Guardians some more time. And that is not the timing they're looking for. The Baron, like the Baron siege power now, they're not done.
Oh, still going for it. Quid pops the watch. Who he has fallen. Doublelift executing with the autos to the best he can. And multiple members down on both sides. Licorice picks up the double kill. 4 down.
Knocking them up, and that wipe, they're trying to fight it. Smite fight.
Oh, Closer's attempting. Closer gets
No
it.
way, man.
Oh, what a smite secure from Closer.
Don't get there in time. This thing is gonna melt.
Same attempted
Another
response
fight?
by Golden Guardians, throwing down multiple ultimates, and it's a
Pretty
reversal.
far TP flank here.
Elder already down to half. Golden
Somebody's gonna be
Guardians
late.
stepping
Somebody's gonna be
away.
late.
Equalizer already used. Gory's Soul unbound to slink back. The teleports directly into the pit on the 100 Thieves side. Who he goes golden. A big blast of damage onto multiple members of 100 Thieves. GA has been popped in the pit by one. Make that two. Make that multiple. Boozy on the opposite side of the pit already fallen. 100 Thieves, where'd you go? Golden Guardians eradicating the squad. Taking the...
It didn't even look bad at the start for 100 Thieves. I mean, I feel like Gory messed up using his ultimate the way he did, and I feel like 100 Thieves were in that good position to fight, but man, Golden Guardians positioning and I guess just team synergy just let them take away that fight.
Too much time till those timers get popped. You cannot dull the shine of Golden Guardians.
GG.